The Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. The dead.
Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Viral Venom.
Hello.
Christopher, how are you tonight?
I'm good. I work at the most wonderful time of the year as far as I'm concerned, so I'm thriving.
Very good. So tonight you'll be doing some fun stuff for the viewers. You'll be doing free one-card tarot readings for everybody in the audience.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Are we going to summon a spirit tonight or not?
There's a good chance.
We're going to do it. Tonight's
we'll
the
try.
Night. Tonight's the night. We got the Ouija board, we got the tarot cards, and we got a really exciting guest tonight. She's the very first Final Girl model announcement that we made. We're super excited to work with her. She's also a very talented actress. She's been in a whole bunch of cool films. We're going to get to talk to her all about that. I don't want to waste any time because we only have her here for a little while. So without any further ado, it's the actress of the year, the model of the decade, the coolest person I've ever met in my entire life. It's Arianna Harris.
Hi!
Oh my God, how cool is this? Chris, I've been telling Christopher all week that you were going to be here, and he's like, there's no way you got the real Arianna Harris. But nope, here she is. So Arianna is our very first Final Girl model announcement. She's going to be doing some modeling for the clothing brand that we're launching. Arianna, we have to get something out of the way super quick. We not so recently announced that Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream joined the cast of our upcoming feature film, Killer Pizzas. Now, whenever we have a new guest on the show, Christopher has to ask a very important question.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't watch a lot of scary movies because I'm a scaredy cat. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. But look, okay, the Scream franchise is so good. That's definitely, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a super scary movie, but I feel like it's just so entertaining, and I like the original the best, in my opinion. But, I mean, there's so many other good, like...
Whoa! The spirits got her!
She vanished.
She said she didn't watch horror movies, and they took her right out of here. Did you see that? So, well, I think she's going to be reconnecting here, but while she's doing that, let's go to the... Let's see. She said, where did I go? Arianna, if you can hear me, I would back out of this and then try to come back in. We'll bring you back out.
This is starting to feel like a seance already. Can you hear me?
So what we'll do is we'll check on the comments real quick, and I think she'll be right back. Right here. Okay, my good friend Evan Gassman's here. He says, hello.
What's up?
Hello, talented author and actor and good friend of mine, Evan Gassman. Let's see who else is here. Anyone that cares? Anyone that cares about me? Too little, too big is here. They're saying, bestie, let's go. You don't need a Ouija board to know I'd be here. Arianna is not, it looks like she's backstage, but I'm not seeing her. Like, she's backstage. I think she's got something going on with her internet. I don't know. I think the spirits might have taken over the interwebs for tonight.
I think so. This is going to be an interesting night.
Oh, no, wait. I think she's here. Hang on. Oh, that's not Arianna. You tricked me. That's me.
It's not Arianna.
Hi, Christopher.
Hello.
I'm in the mood tonight.
I love it.
Yeah. So, what are we doing?
We're going to check on comments real quick. So Arianna was with us. She disappeared, and now she's trying to get back in, but the spirits are I can see her trying, but the spirits are just not allowing it. I don't know.
I have to do this slider.
Let's check the comments again. Brandy McKenzie's here. She says, "Hey, everyone.
What's up?
Hello, Brandy McKenzie from the Horror Lens podcast, which airs live every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. She's also one of the producers of The Flower City Butcher, our exciting upcoming feature film starring award-winning actor Christian Bester from Law & Order SVU and horror icon Ari Lehman. Mandy, are you doing okay tonight?
It's hot in here.
Looks like the spirits are getting you, too. What's going on?
I lit my vampire candle. It says vampire blood.
Too Little Too Big says the spirits were disrespected by her answer. Yeah, Arianna, look, it's like Arianna's in the chat, but we're not able to see her or hear her. Maybe if she tries to get out and come back in again. I know we only have her for a limited time, so maybe let's see what this is. Nope, it's the same thing. She's leaving, she's coming back, but she's not actually there. So I don't know.
Weird.
All right.
You guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I guess maybe what we'll do is go to those sponsors quick. I guess we get those guys down there. You know what I'm saying? All right. So.
Arianna says, "Where did I go from here?"
So. Right. Let's go to sponsors quick.
Time for Botox.
We're currently working on our feature film, The Flower City Butcher, and we are in partnership with Stag Mountain Films. Oh my God, my favorite production company. Special shout out to Stag Mountain Films and Jeremy Hirsch. Thank you guys so much for being a part of The Flower City Butcher with us. It means a lot. And Mandy and I have an exciting announcement to make. I was going to wait until later, but if you guys want to find out right now, then we can do that too. So give me 1 second here, and then we'll make that exciting announcement. Arianna is trying to get back in. She's not in. Arianna, the spirits are not going to have it.
Maybe we could talk to her through the board. Who knows?
Jeremy Hirsch is here. He says he loves Stag Mountain Films. Arianna, if you can hear us, we'll be contacting you through the board tonight. We'll get in touch. All right, let's see. Gosh, this is taking forever to load.
I messaged the wrong one. I meant to message Emmy.
She's saying the spirits don't like her. Let's see. Oh, was that an orange cat I saw? Does Christopher have an orange cat?
In my background?
Must be.
Yeah, there's an orange cat in the room. He's a little crazy. He lives in this room by himself. He's terrified of the other 4 cats after like 3 years.
Aww.
I mean, he's not lonely. I use this room all the time, but he's just, he's a special boy.
Okay, I got something to share then, since Arianna's left us for tonight. All right, well, I don't know if she's going to be able to come back, but so we'll give her a quick shout out. Arianna is going to be our very first final girl model. She's going to be modeling the clothes for our upcoming clothing line, Final Girl. Arianna is also a talented actress. Maybe we can get her back on the show at some point to talk about all the cool things she's done. I can see that she's trying to get in the chat. She's just having a difficult time. If she's able to join, maybe we could say hello to her again. But I don't think it's going to work out tonight. But thank you so much to Arianna for giving us, giving us the old college try tonight and hanging out with us for a couple minutes.
Sound like you're trying to get her off right now.
I'm not doing anything. It's on her end, not mine. So the other thing I was going to mention is that you got to leave that microphone alone.
Sorry, it's like all weird right now because somebody with little hands keeps playing with it.
Okay, so I was going to make an exciting announcement. Mandy and I don't normally do these things, but we will be a part of the Flower City Tattoo Convention. You guys can come meet us at the Tattoo Convention. We'll be there with Ari Lehman, the original Jason Voorhees, who stars in our upcoming film, The Flower City Butcher. The Flower City Tattoo Convention is in Rochester, New York, November 21st to the 23rd. Mandy and I will have a whole bunch of cool merchandise available for the Flower City Butcher and more. Get your tickets today at flowercitytattoo.com. We'll also have some exclusive merchandise that you can only get at this event. How freaking cool is that?
That's awesome.
So now that we have a convention coming up, I might reach out to Cheeto Ray's Wicked Worldwide, where I like to go for all my horror convention needs. Thank you so much to Cheeto Ray Lopez for being a sponsor of tonight's episode. Cheeto Ray's Wicked Worldwide is on Facebook. Just do a search for the groups and you'll find it. They're great people there. Shout out tonight's to episode. Cheeto...
I'm sorry.
Put you on mute. You're getting muted.
I thought that was a ghost at first.
Christopher's already freaked out.
So one more thing here. I just wanted to mention that I found this cool new app. It's available through iPhone and Android devices. It's Tarot Cards. Visit tarotcards.com today for digital trading cards. Trade all of your favorite horror characters. Thank you so much to Tarot Cards for being a sponsor of tonight's episode. I don't think Arianna is coming back. So what we'll do is we're going to jump in and hand the show over to Christopher. For all the people in the comments, Christopher is going to do free tarot card readings, a one-card reading for anybody in the comments that wants a reading done. I think he should start with Mandy so we can figure out what's going on over there with her microphone.
Oh, yeah, let's find that out.
Okay. All right, let's do it. I've been dying to find out.
What?
So I don't know if this is actually going to address the issue of the microphone or not. But either way, I just cut these.
The microphone issue is my daughter. She keeps sitting at my desk every day, messing with everything. So nothing's the way I had it.
People in the comments here are really excited to see
What did I get?
You got the Chariot. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
So I'm convinced this has absolutely nothing to do with your microphone situation. I do find it interesting that you just mentioned that you've got this convention coming up and it's not something you normally do. The energy of this card can lead to moving about, getting out of the comfort zone, new opportunities, but there's always some sense of movement that comes with it. So maybe this convention opens the door to other similar type opportunities. Maybe I'm going to set that to the side. I feel like the idea of a new door opening, it's outside of that whole convention piece that I just mentioned. There is a door that's about to open for you. And it's, from the feeling of it, it's really freaking exciting.
That's Anthony's card.
What is that? Well, we don't normally do a lot of things like this because of
I know.
Andy's health. It's tough for us to get around. We have to take a lot of things into consideration when we travel. So maybe this will open a door and we'll find some new cool opportunities.
Right. And I even disconnected a bit from the whole convention idea and said, it's interesting that this is coming up when this symbolizes what it does. I did disconnect from that a bit to say, either way, there's a door opening. So it might be that, it might not, but there's something coming your way. This feels really exciting. I love this.
Awesome. First,
win the lottery.
card, I think.
Maybe.
Right, so we have Brandy McKenzie here in the comments. She said, we should come too. She wants to join the Flower City Tattoo Convention. So the thing about that convention is it's a huge tattoo convention. They have all the best tattoo artists. If you guys are tattoos, you want a tattoo,
no.
like tattoos, this is definitely a great convention to come to. They have they have Oliver Peck from Ink Master. He was one of the main judges from Ink Master. And they have a ton of other really cool people involved. Okay, so we have Too Little Too Big. She wants or he wants a card. They say, I think it's a girl. She says, me, card me up.
This is definitely a she. I know very well who this is. She's one of my favorite people on the planet. Oh, I've done readings for her before, and I feel like this is a card we've seen before. It's the Empress. Because I know you, I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to me a little bit more about this later. But what I'm going to say about this is, in everything you have going on right now, give yourself an opportunity to stand a little bit taller. That's a very specific statement. That's not something I've ever said before. There's a reason for it. We can continue that discussion later.
Okay, we have Brandy McKenzie in the comments. She says, yes, please. She wants a tarot reading done. She says, I would love to have a reading, please.
Isn't that a great illustration, too? I love this deck so much. The name of this deck, for anybody who might be wondering, is the Wild Unknown. So it takes a lot of traditional imagery and just makes it a little bit more feral, which I love. So your card here, which is the Temperance card, was drawn reversed. That changes the energy a little bit. I'm going to interpret this based on traditional meaning and the way this feels. The way it's feeling, it's almost like a little bit of a kick in the ass. So when I say that, something that you've been thinking about doing, should I do this? Should I not do this? There's the kick in the ass, like you're being pushed. Yes, do this now. So if there's something you've been considering, something you've wanted to do, is the time right? Should I do this now? Should I wait? Now's the time. Do it now.
Very cool. Amanda Carter is here. She says, hello, everyone. Just got settled after a gathering and dinner at the Lions Club for a peace poster contest her son participated in. Oh, and no snakes in the pumpkin.
What's up?
Hello, Amanda Carter. We're glad that there are no snakes in the coop tonight. And we have some cool people here. Brandy McKenzie says, oh, thanks so much. Amanda's saying, I'd be interested in seeing what I get out of the cards.
That's another really cool illustration. It's the Justice card, and this came reversed. This is changing the energy of this card as well. When I say it changes the energy, it doesn't necessarily do anything positive nor negative to a card's interpretation. It just adds another layer for me to work with. The layer I'm going to go for is the sense of balance that's depicted in this card. And I'm going to say that what I'm connecting to here is actually imbalance. There's something, this is so specific, the way it feels to me. There's something specific that you should be focusing on right now for yourself. I'm going to take that facet, whatever it is, and say, right now, you need to be a little more selfish. Focus on you.
Very good. Okay, so let's see who else is here. A lot of people are here and they want readings. Let's see.
You need to do one for you.
Too Little Too Big says, the Empress. Bestie, definitely check your DMs. We are so diving in the deep end of the swimming pool. Talk my language. Mandy wants you to do a reading for me.
Yes.
Let's do it. And just for reference, I would never get in the deep end of the swimming pool. I'm terrified of the deep end of the swimming pool. I don't swim.
Amanda Carter says, oh, nice, thanks. Kurt Douglas is here. He says, hi, guys. Playing on Kurt.
Uh-oh.
4 of Cups. I know, isn't that cool? I love our little rat friend here. Reversed. As someone myself who I've got a lot of things going on at one time, always, I know you know very well what that feels like. This is encouraging you to put your attention towards something that's been set to the side. So even though you've already got a lot going on and you're focused on many different things, this is telling you to focus on one more thing, and it's something that's already there. It's something that's been set to the side for a bit. It needs some attention.
That's me.
Right. Oh, God. I don't think that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. I've been set to the side in the other room.
Right,
and I need some attention.
Kurt Douglas is here. He says, hi, guys.
What's up?
Hello, Kurt Douglas. Sorry I had to put you on pause there for a second. I was getting my tarot reading done. So there are a lot of people here. They all want readings from Christopher. So Christopher, while we're in the middle of doing this, let's give you a plug. So you actually do this professionally, right? People can come to you and get full readings. So if somebody wants more than one card done, and this isn't something that Christopher asked me to do or anything, but I want to help promote what he's doing as much as possible because he's such a great guy. He came out tonight. He's doing all these free readings. If anybody wants a full reading done with more cards, you can how do they go about contacting you? Just through Facebook, or how does that work?
Easiest ways to reach out to me on Messenger. I will say that it sometimes takes me a couple days to respond. I get a lot of messages, so don't be offended if it takes me a bit. But you can reach out on Messenger to schedule something. Or if you're in the Ohio area, I do readings once a week at a place called the Magical Druid in Clintonville, Ohio. And I'm the house psychic at the Haunted Fairfield County Infirmary in Lancaster, Ohio.
And I want to, while we're at it, we might as well talk about the new podcast a little bit. So I think we're going to be doing so starting Monday, November 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern, Christopher is going to be hosting his own paranormal podcast for Forever Entertainment. So there might be a lot more of this kind of thing in the near future. Starting November 10th, Monday, November 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern, Christopher Lee Jansen is going to have this cool new podcast that we'll announce officially soon on Facebook. Is this the kind of thing that people are going to be able to see on the podcast, or do you think you would plan on doing things a little bit different, or what do you have in mind?
This can definitely make its way in. I wouldn't want this to be every episode, but yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. There'll be times where we'll feature this.
Cool stuff. And Christopher does a lot of different cool things, so I think you guys are going to love the new show. Let's see.
I think so too.
A lot of people are here and they're saying they want readings. So I don't want to miss anybody. I'm double checking. So Too Little Too Big says, can Winter have a card?
Of course. Absolutely.
I feel like we're supposed to say something else, so it's like really awkward silence now.
No, that answers that question. Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm saying that Winter is a person. Their name is Winter.
Correct.
Okay, so we're drawing a card for somebody that Christopher knows. Is this a family member of Too Little Too Big?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Part of the awkwardness there is that I misheard what was said, and I thought it was, can she have a part instead of a card? So that was part of the awkwardness. I can't hear tonight.
Sorry. No, we're doing tarot readings. We need a card. Christopher thinks we're casting tonight. We're not doing castings tonight, but maybe next time. Let's see.
I've been sitting here mixing these this whole time, and you'll never believe this. You both just got the same card. There's so much to that. I could spend like 30 minutes going on about this. I'm not going to, because that wouldn't be fair to everybody else right now. But the fact that the same card was drawn for both of you says some interesting parallels about directions both of your lives are headed right now.
And what's the name of this card?
This is the Empress.
Empress, okay. Very cool. All right, so we got some more here. Let's see. Evan Gassman's here. He says, can I have a card, please? Everybody's wanting to get in on the free tarot readings. They're wanting to know what they can do, what they should be doing in life, I think. And they're coming to Christopher for some answers. There's some clarity or some illumination.
If this is the Empress, I'm going home. Wait a minute, I am home. It is not the Empress.
Ah.
It's the Seven of Cups, reversed. Sometimes we connect so strongly to our responsibilities, and I don't consider that to be a bad thing. It's always good to be a responsible person. But sometimes we just need to set that down and walk away from it. Do something fun. Go do something fun for yourself. Set responsibility to the side. Give yourself a chance to relax. Anywhere that seriousness might be taking over right now, just set it down. Walk away from it. You can go back to it later.
Very cool. Lucas Baker says, Happy Halloween from Bangor, Maine. Happy Halloween. Brandy McKenzie is saying hello to Kurt. Let's see what else is here. Okay, we saw this one. Evan Gassman, I've almost drowned twice in my life. My cat swims better than me. Lucas was saying good luck to me. I think he was saying good luck with the cards. Let's see, Too Little Too Big. I can Baywatch you.
Actually, I've almost drowned twice in my life, and that's why I'm not getting in the deep end of the pool. So I'm right there.
Let's see here. OMG, I didn't know you were from Ohio. I live right outside Cedar Point.
Nice. I actually just moved here like 5 years ago.
Which part of Ohio? Or are we
Columbus area.
Okay, so I was just outside of Columbus and moved back to Rochester. It's been a few years now, but maybe I was there too, maybe around the same area. Let's see. Oh, Sabrina. Brandy says, that's wicked. Did they both get it the same way? I think she's referring to the Empress cards.
I think so, yes.
That's crazy. Chills. No, it's fine. 30 minutes works for me, LMAO.
Okay. I was trying to hold on to Sabrina because she keeps coming up and biting my ass.
Okay. All right.
She's like latching on to me.
Okay. That took a turn. That's cool. All right. So we are going to change gears a little bit, I think. If anyone
She's feeling better.
If anyone else joins in and wants Christopher to do a reading, just let us know in the comments. But we also are going to summon a spirit tonight live on the interweb.
Can you do a card for Sabrina?
I can, yes.
She just had surgery.
Oh.
I'm worried about her. She had to have emergency surgery last week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she had a really bad infection, and if the place that we took her to didn't take her in at the time that they did, she wouldn't be here with us today.
Well, I'm glad you got her in when you did.
Yeah, it's something called pyromitra or something. I don't know how to say it. I don't.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that. We had an experience with an animal when I was younger.
Yeah, she's only a year old, and I was really scared. And there's no place that had any. Everybody was saying they were at capacity and stuff like that. So I called up a place called Lollipop Farm here. It's a humane society, but they take all kinds of farm animals. What's that?
That is the Seven of Wands. Isn't that pretty? I love this deck. Coming out of this experience, I mean, things might still be a little bit unsettled, but this is saying she's going to be fine.
Okay.
I think
that's what I wanted to hear.
I think her age too factors well into this. That she's younger and she's going to heal from this nicely, and just the fact that you got her the care she needed. That's a good thing.
All right, Mandy.
Yeah,
answer all of your questions.
Yeah.
Mandy's been worried about Sabrina for several weeks now, so it's hopefully this helps put her mind at ease. Sabrina is Mandy's young cat, and I think she's doing okay now, so this is good. All right,
that is good.
Mandy, let's summon some spirits.
Yeah, I want to summon a spirit.
So Christopher has a Ouija board. It's his own creepy crate, paranormal, Christopher Lee Jansen edition Ouija board. And you guys in the comments, if you like this board, you could definitely buy one from Creepy Crates. Reach out to Christopher tonight, and we'll get a link from him, and we'll actually just put it in the comments for you. So how does this work? Do we ask it questions and then it's going to tell us the answers?
Well, first I would like to establish who's coming through. I'd like to establish who's here.
Okay.
I always feel like when I use one of these in a particular place, I always feel like I'm connecting to someone associated with that place or someone that's already in that place. Is it possible that you're just opening a door and anyone can come through? Yeah, it is. But usually I feel like there's a specific energy associated with a specific place or certain place, and that's what comes through. Now, to be very honest with you, I don't often do this in my own home, believe it or not. Over the last several months, it does seem that my home has been becoming slightly more haunted than it used to be. There have been a number of indicators of that. I've been bringing various haunted objects into my home that I collect, so that could be a part of it. When I've gotten these signs that there's been more activity in my home, I actually haven't taken the time to follow up on it. I haven't done any work to figure out who might be here, because it's so much of what I do outside of the home that here I just want to be at peace. So I don't know what we're about to get. I have no idea.
So Brandy here has a question for you. Is it possible to have someone you're talking to via phone or internet to have their spirits come through?
I don't see why not. If there's a message that they need to give or want to give, yeah, it can happen.
Very cool. So what should we, is there anything that we should avoid if we do something that we shouldn't be doing? Are we going to get some kind of evil spirit? Nicole Vegas Butler's here, and she really wants an evil spirit to come out tonight. So is there anything that we can do
that
to
would
bring
be
one
fun
out for her?
One thing that I always recommend, especially if I don't know whom I'm communicating with, if I don't know who they are and what their story was, don't ask how they died.
Okay.
Because, I mean, one, there could be trauma around that. And two, I spend so much time connecting to spirits in different places I go and film. I don't think everybody always knows that they're dead. Sometimes they have to come to that realization. Sometimes I can help them come to that realization. But I feel like that's not how they're meant to find out, because I thoughtlessly asked them that question, how did you die? If they didn't know they were dead, that could be very jarring. So I usually leave that question off the table.
Too Little
I'm going
Too
to try.
Big is telling us. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say, Too Little Too Big is telling us that evil spirits cost extra. Is that how it works?
Absolutely.
Okay. We have a couple more here real quick. I know I have ghosts here. We coexist. I mean, I live in the Mark Twain forest. And then we have... okay, that was it, I think. I think we're caught up. All right. I think the spirits took Mandy and put her with Arianna tonight. I don't know.
I'm going to tilt my camera down slightly so maybe you guys can see the board.
Okay.
So give me just a second to get this. This could be a disaster. I could end up just toppling my whole thing here. Actually, I think that might work. Kind of. So these first few movements you're going to see, I am making these movements. I always do a set of figure eights to connect my energy to the board, and for any spirits who might wish to communicate, to connect their energy to me, and therefore to the board as well. So what you're seeing right now, I am doing this. Okay. Now, I sometimes have a really bad habit of doing a board session with my eyes closed. Like, I get in the zone and I'm kind of meditative. So I don't know how well you can see all the letters. So I'm going to make a very conscious effort to keep my eyes open. Because if nobody can see, that would be a problem.
So for anyone that's listening to the podcast, Christopher Lee Jansen here has a Ouija board. He has his fingers on, and what's that called? A
planchette.
Planchette. So he has a planchette on the Ouija board, and he's moving it around on his own. But now we're going to figure out what happens from here, because I'm not as familiar with this. So
now I'm done making those figure eights. I feel like I have a strong energetic connection. I just barely have the tips of my fingers resting there, and only 2 fingers. And you can see it's moving around like crazy.
Nicole's in the comments saying not to do it by yourself.
Well, I'm not. You're all here with me.
That's what I was about to say.
Jeremy's saying he's seen too many horror movies start the same way.
So
let's leave it to Jeremy to bring that up.
the way this is moving, it's almost like it's vibrating. The energy is so strong. So the first question I always ask, I word this very deliberately, is there someone here who's willing to communicate with us through the board?
Nicole is. Oh, you mean spirit, sorry. I was putting Nicole up for offering.
It's going to be okay, Nicole.
So we have a movement to yes. That movement was very slow. The way I interpret that, this is someone who might not be used to communicating this way. If they're not used to communicating this way, there's a good chance I've not connected with them before. Would you be willing to share with us your name? Again, I worded that very deliberately. Instead of just diving in with what's your name, I want to give them the space to know that they can communicate with us if they want to. They don't have to. Another thing I want to throw out there. So we just went from a yes answer to another yes answer. And the way they did that, they made a circle around the yes. Just hang on to that idea for now, and I'll throw something else about that in a bit, potentially. What is your name? They're very slow and deliberate. They're very precise.
So for the people watching, the planchette, Christopher still has his fingers on it, but barely. There's barely any pressure, and it seems to be moving, but very slowly. So when he asks questions, it's hovering around, and it's giving him the answers through the Ouija board.
And I'm really having to remind myself to keep my eyes open. Normally, if I've got someone else in the room with me, they observe the answers, and I just breathe and ask questions. This spelled out Abby, A-B-B-Y. That is not a name that's familiar to me. That is not a name that I've connected to in my home before or even in my work elsewhere. So if anybody listening, if that's a name that's relevant to you, feel free to let us know in the comments. Abby, have we spoken before? No. It was interesting that that answer was much more quick. It was much more confident. So two things I want to point out. Oh, I'm trying to keep this angled up so you guys can see. Two things I want to point out. Remember when I referenced yes? How she was already on yes? There was another yes answer. She circled it. When she spelled out her name, she did that same thing with the double B in Abby. She pointed to it the first time and circled it the second time. I call that a signature. That's something I bet she would do every time there's a double of the same letter or answer. So that's how I would recognize if I connect to her again, I'm communicating with her. It's like how we sign our name. It's our signature. The other thing I wanted to throw out there, when I asked, have I communicated with you before? And she so quickly said, no. That gives me the impression she's been wanting to communicate with me. And I've either just not connected or not noticed. Abby, is that correct? Have you been trying to get my attention?
It's moving around a little bit quicker now.
And that just flew across the board. So that to me could mean two things. One, she appreciates where this is going. I'm interpreting what she wants to say. It could also be that the energetic connection is getting stronger. That could be it too, that she's got just a little bit more juice, so to speak, to move the planchette.
How accurate are the names given to you on the Ouija boards? Because I know sometimes with mediums and everything, they'll get like a sense of a name and everything, and it might actually turn out to be something that rhymes with the name.
I feel like more often than not, the names I get are accurate. Like if I use this in a haunted location and then go back and do some research. So when I go somewhere, whether it's to film or just for an investigation, I don't like to know a lot about the history. I like to go in, do my thing. If I do a board session and get names, then I like to go back and dig for them later, look through the history, and I'll often find the names just as they were given to me.
Brandy McKenzie's here. She's saying this is her very first Ouija board session. Not sure what you call it. Is that what we call it, or is there a better term for it?
We can call this a seance. We can go ahead and call it that.
Okay. Amanda Carter says she definitely won't be logging off during this. Brandy McKenzie is saying, are we going to have a seance next week? I'm not sure if she means on her podcast or on this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Nicole's asking either. What is the name of the what? I'm not sure. What is, so he has a Ouija board, and the thing that he's touching is called a planchette. We're doing a Ouija board seance, summoning demons live here on the interweb, or whoever comes through tonight. Just checking on comments quickly. I know someone who's passed and has a daughter named Abby. Amanda Carter says the only Abby she knows, or the only one that she loved, is a cat. Heaven's asking if she likes pizza rolls. Got it.
Well, I guess we can go with that for a moment. We'll ask.
Could
Abby, do you like pizza rolls?
Oh, sorry.
So we've kind of landed dead in the center of the board. The way I usually interpret that is she doesn't know what we're talking about. I don't think she knows what that is. So that tells me this could be an older spirit or someone that's been gone a long time.
So Too Little Too Big here has a good question. Could Abby be connected to one of your haunted objects?
She could be. Abby, did you come here from somewhere else that I've been? Okay. Where did you come from? Yeah, I'm barely connected to this and it's just rotating. And I'm like running through in my mind, where have I been? Oh. Oh. I have an idea. How well can you guys see the letters?
Well, the people at home might have a bigger screen, so I guess everybody's a little bit different. It's a little tough for me to see it right now.
Yeah.
So far, I've got NEWORL. I'm going to let her finish it, even though I know what this is.
New Orleans?
Yes. I always let them finish, even if I know. New Orleans. I have felt for about a year and a half that someone did follow me home from New Orleans.
So there we have Christopher maximized on the screen so the people at home can see what he's doing a little bit better.
Well, I can see him clearly now because I have it taking up my whole computer screen.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually had a very strange experience coming home from New Orleans and feeling like someone did follow me home, feeling like they more or less did connect to an object. I never really felt any urgency behind it, so I didn't dig into it. I've got friends that live in one of the most haunted houses in Kentucky. I was there visiting, and I did a session with a black mirror or a scrying mirror. For those that don't know, you'd use that in a similar way you might use a crystal ball to look for images. And as I stood in their hallway looking into this black mirror, I felt like everything behind me, the whole room, turned into a boat, an old wooden ship. When I went and told my friends that, they explained to me that the entire floor I'd been standing on was made from repurposed wood from an old wooden ship. And they also told me that that ship came from New Orleans.
Very cool. So that might be the connection there.
Yeah, I think so. Abby, is there something that you need? That's a yes. What is it that you need? Her energy is much stronger than it was in the beginning. Home.
Home.
She wants to go home.
How creepy is this? I told you guys tonight was the episode you didn't want to miss. We have a cool question here from Too Little Too Big, who's in the comments. They're asking a two-part question. One, do all spirits communicate with each other? And two, can we request a spirit? Does it work that way? Can we request a spirit or attempt to?
I do think that they can communicate with each other. I'm not going to say that all spirits communicate with each other. In places that have a long, long history, I have found that spirits, even from different timelines, different years, somehow seem to overlap and connect in the afterlife. I've always found that very, very interesting. We can try to request a particular spirit, but I really feel like that's much more effective when we're in a location that's meaningful to that spirit. Not saying it won't work, but that's just based on my experience.
Awesome. So
I want to give my interpretation too here of her answer. When I asked, "What do you want?" and she said, "What can I help you with?" She said, "Home." So I feel like she followed me from New Orleans. So I don't think that's the answer, taking her back there. The more I think about what happened in my friend's hallway with the mirror, and seeing the boat and finding out the floor was from a boat from New Orleans, I feel like Abby's connected to that boat. And I almost feel like that's where she needs to go. She needs to go where that floor is. I feel like that was a part of her history.
Pretty exciting, huh? How creepy was it when you said home? Was that creepy or what? Home.
My first impression, I actually got really excited. I thought this was an excuse for me to go back to New Orleans because I love it there. But then when I thought through it, I'm like, no, I don't think that's it. So my first impression was excitement. I got very excited. Abby,
cool.
is that what you're talking about? You want to go back to the boat? Yes. This has been floating around out there for a year and a half now. And I've either just been too busy or too distracted to dig into it. It just so happens that I will actually be there at that house next month. So I might be able to help her then.
Very cool. Should we ask more questions or should we let Abby rest for tonight?
I think we'll let her rest for tonight. I'll probably later on go try to dive into her story. And then I'll post some sort of update, or we can talk about it and mention it another time.
Okay.
If anything comes of it.
Yeah,
I think she got what she needs for right now.
Yeah, I think our regular listeners would like an update.
Absolutely.
Let us know in the comments. Do you guys want the Abby update? We want to know. I want one, but I want to know what the people in the comments section think. What do you think, Mandy?
I'm going to break the connection here, and I'm going to bring my camera back up.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said, Anthony.
So Christopher was saying we'll let Abby rest for tonight, the spirit that he was communicating with through the Ouija board. He said that we could do an update. He'll do a little more research on it, and then we can give an update on a future episode. What do you think about giving an update? Is that something that you're interested in? Do you believe, for Mandy, do you believe in what's happening here? Do you believe that we're able to communicate with spirits? Do you think that there's something going on with the Ouija board where Christopher is able to connect with Abby?
I don't know. I'm one of those who that wants to believe in things, and I don't know. I seem to be the type that attracts weird things anyway. But I would like an update. I wasn't talking about you, honey.
Oh, thank you.
I was talking about because I have those little stories. I was making Nicole listen to them the other night too. I like weird things that have happened to me, like where you see the shape behind the curtain in the TV, but when I would turn around, it wouldn't be there. And I was told by paranormal investigators that it wasn't a spirit, that they felt it was more demonic. So it's like I've always gotten an answer about everything, like anything I've experienced. Oh, I forgot about this. When Emmy was little, it happened where I thought she ran by me laughing in the kitchen and everything, like just runs by me. It's when I was in Florida, and I go to go get her because I didn't know how she got on the side of the baby gates in the kitchen. So I go to go get her and everything, and she's not in the rooms, like the family room or the kitchen by me. So I go and I look back up into the regular living room and everything, and she's sitting on the couch with my oldest daughter. And I looked at her, I'm like, did you just let her in here and then put her on the couch? And she's like, no, Mommy, we've been sitting here watching TV. But but I could have swore it's like I knew she did it. She ran right past me. It was her identically laughing and everything, but it wasn't her. So I've always had weird things like that happen to me. But I've never been told that it's spirits. I've always been told that it's demonic.
I'm going to throw a thought out there about that. So I've been a lot of haunted places. I've filmed in a lot of haunted locations. I've done a lot of work and have projects going in many different places. I don't think I've ever encountered a demon in any place I've gone. And that's become a word that I think has lost so much of its meaning because so many people throw it out there. I mean, so many people throw out videos out there. They went to this place and they encountered a demon, and then they went here and they encountered another one, and they're making it sound like there's just demons lurking in every corner of every house. So I believe that energy can take on a consciousness. I believe that energy can even take on its own intelligence. Energy comes from us. It comes from the places we live. It comes from our surroundings, the town we're in. Everything has an energy. And I think all of that can take on a consciousness and an intelligence. And when you're having these experiences and they're saying, I don't think it's a spirit, I think it's a demon. Well, let's back that up a little bit. Maybe it's an energy. Where did that energy come from? Did it take on a consciousness? Did it take on an intelligence? So there's my thought on what you might have encountered.
Okay, I've had experiences like that since I was little. Like the first one was with the Ouija board. Me and a friend were playing with it, and it was just the the store one, like a store bought one, and the centerpiece was missing. You know how it's like plastic and has the plastic center with that metal, the prong thingy. And my niece was sleeping in my bed, and I was probably 9 years old at the time. Yeah, I was about 9 years old. She's sleeping in the bed. She was a baby, and me and my friend are playing with the Ouija board in the dark in my bedroom. And then all of a sudden, that centerpiece is glowing. And just as that happens,
believe in it. Now all of a sudden, the Ouija board's glowing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what it was. Could have been anything, right? But then at the same time that's glowing, my niece sits up in the bed and faces the wall screaming.
Oh, yeah, okay. See how we went from, I don't know about the Ouija board to, oh, yeah, I was playing with one once and it lit up and somebody sat up and screaming. And... All right, so everybody in the comments is saying they want Abby updates. I lost track of where I was here. Abby update, please, says Brandy McKenzie. Too little, too big. I definitely want an Abby update. You're leaving us on a cliffhanger. Nicole Vegas says, try to scare me. Come on, I'm plugging my ears. No scary ghost demonic talk. No. So first she says, try to scare me. She says, try to scare her. We don't try. And then too little, too big.
She tells me that she has to sleep with the lights on with stuff like that.
Mr. Vinegar is an offering. Why be at these haunted places? What were you looking for going there? Spirits, right?
Well, I feel like what just happened here, yes, looking for spirits, but I feel like what just happened here with Abby, I can help her. If that's what she wants, to go home, and I'm right about this, where she comes from, I can help her. And I often find when I go somewhere that I end up helping someone.
So, hey, check this out. Too Little, Too Big says, did no one else see that big-ass orb go in front of Chris? I did not. Did anyone in the comments see an orb go past Chris?
No.
I didn't see one. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it now at the end of the episode. And I recommend everybody else out there does too. And see if you can...
And I'll screenshot it for Nicole.
Yeah. Mindy's saying, let's get haunted. Shadow people scare me. Evan Gaspin says, a long time ago, I used to clean at this factory at midnight when no one else was there besides me and all the lights were off. And random doors used to slam shut and I would hear people talking.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Too Little Too Big says she's not going crazy, so we're going to have to go back, check that out after the episode airs. And again, I recommend everybody else does too. Okay, so I think we're at the part of the show, because we're about an hour and 15 minutes in. We got to rank the Halloween franchise.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do it. You ready, Mandy?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the viewers, people that are watching us, what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen. You guys are going to ignore my passwords. Don't look at the tabs I have open. Don't share any of my information that you see, okay? All right, great. There we go. Oh, and so we also found that the way this works the best is if we go through the ranking, you guys watch along and rank with us. And when we're done with all of the films, then we'll go back and look at the comments and see how we did. Do you agree with the ranking? Do you not agree? You gotta participate here.
What about the people in the comments that didn't get a card? Would Christopher be able to go back and do a card for them?
Yeah. Do you have time to do that for Nicole and Mindy and anybody else that wants a reading? If you guys
absolutely.
want a tarot reading, let us know right now, and Christopher will do a tarot reading. You get a one card; it's free. The first card's free, everybody. After that, it's gonna cost the big bucks.
Yeah, he gets you addicted, and then you gotta pay him all kinds of money, like a bad habit. I'm joking, Christopher.
Okay, so Nicole Butler wants a tarot reading. So this is a one-card tarot reading for Nicole Vegas Butler.
In a traditional illustration, this would be the Queen of Pentacles instead of the Mother of Pentacles. But again, this deck takes things and just gets rid of like human adaptations and makes it a little bit more wild and feral, which is what I love. This to me is an affirmation of hard work. And I don't know you, but I feel like those things in your life right now that are just the way you want them, those things that are just the way they're meant to be, you didn't just sit back and let those things fall into place. You busted your ass for it to be that way. So an affirmation of hard work well done.
Very good. All right, we have Mindy Doherty here. She says, grab a card for me, please.
That card was so accurate for Nicole, just so you know. It was extremely accurate. She's like one of the most hardworking women that I've ever met, and she does bust her ass, and she makes everything happen, and she never quits. She keeps going.
That's amazing.
Nicole says thank you for the reading, and now we're on to Mindy Doherty.
Seven of Swords. Reversed. I'm going to let you interpret this, Mindy. I'm going to let you do with this what you need to do with this. It's just one word, and it sounds simple. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. You apply this where it needs to be applied. Relax. And that's the energy around it. Relax. I don't know if that relates to something specific that you've been stressing about or that's been plaguing you, so to speak, or if that's just a general reminder that you need. Either way, you let that apply wherever it needs to. Relax.
Very cool. All right, so people in the comments are saying, yes, the card for Nicole Vegas is extremely accurate. She's a hard worker. Mindy Doherty says, very true. Nicole works really hard. Okay, well, thank you to Christopher for doing all the cool readings tonight. And the Ouija board, I just wanted to plug that again quick. So Christopher has his own custom Ouija boards. The board that you saw tonight is his Ouija board. You can buy one of Christopher Lee Jansen's Ouija boards. This is like a premium Ouija board, right? So Christopher, if somebody sees like
got the legs.
Yeah, it's got the cool like. So if somebody sees like a cheap one in the store, those are cool to get started. But this is like the real deal, right? So this has like a thicker board. That's like a premium planchette. It has a lot of cool engravings there. We can see. I think does that one probably hover a little bit better than the regular cheap ones would.
It does for sure.
It's
And
smoother
with it
probably.
having my signature and logo on it, it's got my energy.
Right. There
That
you
may be
go.
a good thing. It might not be.
So these
It depends on how my energy connects to your energy, I guess.
so those boards are
That's an
available
evil
through.
smile, Christopher.
I've been practicing that for years.
So those boards are available through Creepy Crates, right? Is that the best way to get them? Is there an alternative
Yep,
way to
you
get
can
them?
get
Did
them
people?
right on the Creepy Crates site, and they've got some other great stuff too. I absolutely love Creepy Crates and love the people behind it.
Yeah, but I want the Christopher Lee Jansen one. That's the one I want. So
Absolutely.
let me ask you this: Are there any Christopher Lee Jansen tarot cards in the future?
Yes.
Okay, all
Yes. That is a
right.
project that's in the works right now.
Awesome. Yeah, he looks pretty excited about it too. He's like, yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. So guys, check out Creepy Crates today. Get your custom Christopher Lee Jansen Ouija board. It's super premium and awesome, and we had one at one point. It was really great. We're gonna have to get ourselves another one. And what do people have to do to get you to sign these things? Well, I know your autograph's actually on the back of all of them, isn't it?
It is, but I could still sign it. I mean, the people who run Creepy Crates, I know them well and I see them frequently. I could very easily sign one of these before it ships out.
Oh, okay. So if anybody
Very
wants
easily.
it autographed by Christopher Lee Jansen, I think that's an option too. Just reach out to him on Facebook, let him know you're going to buy a board and that you want him to sign it for you. And there you go. You got yourself the cool Christopher Lee Jansen Ouija board autographed by Christopher Lee Jansen. Doesn't get any cooler than that.
we
All right.
we lost the one that we had for a very good reason, though. I shipped that out to Arizona, so a really cool commercial would be filmed with it.
Yeah,
It was
it turned out
fantastic.
awesome. Turned out awesome. We're gonna have to
I
do more
watched
stuff
it
like
like
that in the
100
future.
times in one day. I was so excited.
Yeah, it turned out great. So we're gonna have to work on getting another one after we get done filming. We have some stuff in December, but then we'll maybe do another one, Mandy. An updated commercial at some point. That'd be cool. All right.
Yes,
so let's do-
absolutely.
I love that.
All right. So here's my favorite part. Aside from all the cool stuff that we just did, now we're gonna go and rank the Halloween franchise. So everybody in the comments, I'm going to show you my screen. Don't look at my passwords. Don't look at the tabs that are open because you don't want to know. Okay, all we're going to do
I do. What are you looking at on there?
So we're going to rank the Halloween franchise together. We want all of you to rank the films along with us in the comments. And once we're done ranking these, we'll go back, we'll read the comments, and we'll see if we did good or not. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we are. Okay, did it work? Yeah, it worked. Great. I don't know what this is or how I get rid of it. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll start with, I'm going to put the pressure on Christopher Lee Jansen because I don't want to start. All right, Christopher Lee Jansen.
No, he's gonna put it all in the wrong spot. I'm joking.
Okay, so we are doing the ranking of Halloween films. We're going to start with Christopher Lee Jansen, and the first movie that came up is Halloween 2018. So it's Halloween 2018 with James Jude Courtney and Jamie Lee Curtis.
I can't see what the rankings are, but I'd go second from the top.
Okay, sorry about that. So let's go over that real quick. So the rankings are S tier. S is the very best one. And then it just goes in like alphabetical order from there. It goes A, B, C, and D. So S is the very best, and D is the very worst.
I would give this an A.
A, B, D. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Mandy, your film is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers.
I'm gonna have to say, like, I'll say boo.
So, this is one of my least favorite ones for sure, Curse of Michael Myers. And I know it has its fans. Some people like it a lot. I don't like it a lot. Mandy, what'd you think about Halloween 2018? Do you think Christopher is right in putting it in A?
No.
Where would you have put it?
Where would I put it?
Yeah.
I would put it in the B also.
Okay. All
I
right.
think the other one, the Halloween 6, should be on the C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably, I mean, I would probably put it in C or D. It's one of my least favorites. Some people love it. It's other people, it's their favorite one. For the people in the comments, we want to know, you guys are awfully quiet out there. Are we doing a good job or not? Where would you put Halloween 2018? And where would you put Halloween 6? Let us know. We'll check that out in a second. All right, my film is Halloween Ends. And this is going to be a little controversial. So, there are literally group pages dedicated to people that hate this movie. They hate this movie so much. And in all honesty, it's not the best Halloween movie, but it's not as bad as people say. I'm kind of a little conflicted. I don't know if I want to put it in B or if I want to put it at the top of C. I think I'm going to put it in B for now, and then I might change it. So we'll start there, and I'll put it in B. Okay. Christopher Lee Jansen. It's Halloween H2O.
D, actually.
D? Okay.
Yes, it just didn't do it for me.
Fair enough.
And I've even
Mandy.
watched it more than once because I want it to do something for me.
Okay. That's cool. Guys in the comments, let us know. Are we doing this right or not? Let us know. Halloween H2O for me, I would have put it a little higher. I'm not sure where I would have put it, but I would have put it a little bit higher. I like H2O more than I like Curse of Michael Myers. But let us know in the comments what you guys think. All right, and then Mandy, we have the original Halloween 2.
Halloween 2. Yeah, I didn't like that one too much. I'm gonna put that with the I'm gonna put that with D. I'm sorry.
In D with H2O?
Yeah, I don't think H2O belongs there though.
Would you put, so you would put H2O first and then Halloween 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, and then it'll go to me.
Me and
again.
Christopher are gonna throw hands.
And then obviously,
well, I do love Halloween too.
So my film was Halloween, the original. Obviously, that's going in S tier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Christopher Lee Jansen. It's Halloween Kills.
Do we go from S to A? Is that what it is?
Yes.
And I put Halloween in A, correct?
Yes, you put Halloween 2018 in it.
All right, I would put this in B then.
Okay. Would you put it before or after Halloween Ends?
Before would make it better, correct?
Yes.
Yes, before, for sure.
No.
Okay. Now we are on to Mandy. Mandy, you have Halloween Resurrection.
I didn't like that one either too much.
Where do you think it goes on the tier list?
Put it in a C.
Would you put it before or after Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers?
Just put it after.
Okay. All right, and then it's back to me, and I have Halloween 4. I might give. God, it's really tough. It's really tough. This is the one that I used to watch. I used to watch this a lot when I was a kid, and I don't know if it really holds up as well as I want it to, like in my head. So I think it should probably. I think it's going to be in B somewhere, and I don't know if it goes before or after Halloween Kills. Like in all, like in my head, I think it's the better movie, but I think that might be nostalgia too. And I think Kills actually has the better kill scenes, even with all the flaws it has. If I was going to sit down and watch one right now, I'd probably watch Kills just for the kill scenes. So I'll put 4 after, something like that. It's tough. It's really tough. All right. Christopher Lee Jansen. It's Halloween 5.
Oh, I'm gonna have to say D again.
Okay. Where would we put that?
Really?
Yeah, it's I don't like this one. The mask was sad. It just it was so sad. What else is there? I can't see.
It's Halloween H2O, and then the original Halloween 2, and then Halloween 5.
I would put this before H2O.
So this one's better than H2O.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Mandy, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
S.
Yes.
Would you put it before? Would you put it before or after Halloween?
Before.
So Halloween 3 is the best movie in the franchise so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
I agree
question
with
me.
that being an S. I love that movie.
Yeah, these two for me are definitely the best in the franchise, Halloween and Halloween 3. Totally fine with them in either order. I like all the other movies for different reasons, I guess. But Halloween and Halloween 3 are the two best in the franchise for sure. Halloween 3 is the best Halloween themed movie in the franchise. Really, it's the one that has the most to do with Halloween. We've done podcasts about it and so forth, so I'm fine with that. It's Mandy's favorite horror movie. No, it's Mandy's favorite movie. So there. All right. So now I'm stuck with Halloween 2. This is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And where I'm gonna put this thing, I don't know. I think it goes in B. For right now, I think I might put it at the end of B. People used to really, really hate this movie. I think they're starting to come around to it a little bit. I used to really like the movie, and I don't like it as much anymore. But I'm just going to put it there at the end of B for now. And then Christopher Lee Jansen, you have the final film in the franchise. It is Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I would put this in B right before 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think we did. I think we're pretty close. There are a couple that I would have changed around. For me, I would have left these two here. So Halloween 3 and Halloween in S tier. I'm fine with 2018 being in A. I'm fine with Kills being in B, 4 in B. Ends might have been, gosh, I don't know. It's tough. Ends, Halloween, and Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. They're all pretty much like in the same boat, I think. I really don't like Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, so I would have put that in D. Resurrection, I would be fine with in C, I guess, or D. Halloween 5, I probably would have put in C. H2O, I probably would have put in B, I think. And then Halloween 2, I think I would have put in A. But let us know in the comments. What did you guys think? Did we do it? Did we do it right? Did we do it wrong? Let us know. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, go back and see what everybody in the comments said. I don't think they're really saying a whole lot actually. Okay. Amanda Carter said H2O should have been in the end of B. Okay. Too Little Too Big. Halloween Ends. Let's put that one in the trash can. Wasn't a fan of that one. There was... So the saving grace there in that movie, I think, is maybe some of the set designs. The masks still look good. I didn't think the mask looked as good as it did in Halloween Kills, but it still looked pretty good. Some of the kill scenes too were done well. The rest of those a mixed bag for sure. Mindy Doherty said C, but I'm not sure which movie that was for. This would be tough for me because I've only seen one of the Halloween movies, and that was just a month ago. Well, Evan, what are you doing, man? We had you on the podcast. We had you on with us. We tried telling you. Evan, you gotta... It's freaking Halloween, man. Go on.
Somebody froze.
It wasn't me. Am I still here?
You're still here.
Bye, Anthony. It's my show now. His phone died.
Oh.
Can we hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. I died, but I'm back. I'm on life number 8 now. I lost one earlier, and now I lost another one. Mindy Doherty's here. She says, Mandy Kaimano touched the phone. I don't know what's going on with the touch the phone game in the comments section tonight. Let me know in the comments what's going on.
Oh, because Nicole was saying, I'm scared that she's gonna, something was gonna happen when he was doing the Ouija board. So I told her, don't touch the phone. Just in case the spirit goes through it. You can't get possessed if you're not touching it. But that sounded kind of wrong. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Too Little Too Big says Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. I think people are coming around to this movie, and she's saying, no, we're not. LOL. Yeah, it's definitely not the best movie in the franchise. I like the opening scene, or I used to anyway. It was kind of like a brutal kill scene when it came out. I was like, oh, this is different at least. But as time has gone on, I'm kind of not liking either one of the Rob Zombie films as much. But all right, I literally just said, did they freeze? I did not freeze. I lost a life. But that was it. How did we do? Let us know. If you're watching this after it goes live, let us know in the comments. If you're listening to this, then check us out live on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's a lot of fun. What the heck? Mindy is saying, possess me, please. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We've had a lot of fun. Mandy, you are live with the Spill the Real podcast. You'll be with Nicole Vegas Butler on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern for episode 2 of
Yes.
Spill the Real. The first podcast episode did really well. It got a bunch of views. Everybody in the film community was talking about it. They're sharing it and showing it to their moms and crying. It was great. What do you think is going to happen for episode 2?
I think everybody's gonna I think they'll tune in. I decided to name the second episode Fake It Till You Tank It. So, it's going to cover scammers, fraud, and it's going to also cover how people are purchasing to have their IMDb, their score lowered to make it look like they're more popular. So
don't spill the secrets yet. Mandy's out here trying to give us a view boost tonight. I don't know. We don't want that. Right.
No. That's what I already posted that though. That's already up, telling everybody what it is. So I'm pretty excited to go over that. It's topics that I think that should be addressed in the independent community, and me and Nicole are gonna tackle it, and we're gonna give you our opinions and how we feel that it should actually be navigated, how people should handle it and stuff if something like that did happen to you. It's not just trying to talk about bad things and bring out, like, we're not trying to like put the focus on just one person or something. We want to give people helpful advice to, like, say, like, if it did happen to them, like with a scammer or some type of fraud situation. We're going through a couple of situations ourselves, so I'll just go over some stories. If anybody else in the comments wants to chime in and stuff like that, they can give us their story. If anybody wants to basically debate with us on a topic, if they disagree, we encourage them to come on the show with us and let us know, like, what how they feel about it and everything. We're not here to just give advice and stuff like that. We want to hear if we're wrong about something or if they feel we're wrong about something. So it's going to be a really great show. We're really excited. Like you said, the first episode did really well, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I know Nicole did as well.
So the goal of the show isn't to bully anybody or stir up drama or anything like that. It's really just about giving people advice. You do share personal stories, and you invite people to tune in and ask questions. I think the ultimate goal is to help people.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, check it out. Then we have Christopher Lee Jansen, his brand new paranormal show, debuting 1 week later. The following Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start advertising that on Facebook. I'm super excited to see how that does. I know it's going to be a great episode. Make
Can't
sure
wait.
you tune in to those. And what else? Tomorrow night is the Cozy Coven. So that'll be our final podcast before Halloween. The Cozy Coven goes live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Join Haley, Sarah, Jane, and Katie on Devil's Night. Their special guest is author and actress Mindy Doherty. It's going to be a great episode. Make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends. And that's it pretty much. Hope you all have a happy Halloween. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know a lot of you guys are sad that spooky season is going to be over, but it's not over yet. Guys, we have a whole lot more in store, so stay tuned. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you to Christopher for doing an amazing job tonight with the tarot readings and showing everybody how the Ouija board works. Thank you to Mandy for hanging out with us tonight. And Arianna, we would love to get her back on the show for another episode. We'll have to do it when the spirits aren't around, controlling the interwebs. All right. Well, I don't have an outro video yet because I haven't made one. So we're just going to say bye, and we'll see everybody in 1 week from now at 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you check out Cozy Coven tomorrow and Spill the Reel on Monday.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.